start drawing from front view, so go to View panel, click this drop-down arrow, and select Front. Make sure to work on Parallel Projection by clicking this drop-down arrow and select Parallel. I'm going to start with Line. So type L for Line Command. Click anywhere on the screen. Move your cursor upward and enter 17 inches. To your right for 5 units. I'm just going to track and click that in point. Type J to join the segments. Enter and just window the whole thing. Now this is one object. Now I'm going to draw the seat, and the thickness or the length is 46 units and the width is 5. So line, in point, move your cursor upward for 5 units. 46 units to your right, downward for 5 units, and type C to close. Join the segments, so type J for join command, enter, and window the segments. Now this is another object. I'm just gonna copy this one from in point to in point. Another line from in point upward, click that in point to your right for 30 units, downward for 5 units, and just click that in point. So this is the one here. So type J for join command, right click to enter, and just window the whole thing. Now this is one object. Copy this one from in point to in point. Copy the arm, click that in point and attach it here to this in point. Now bring your drawing to Southwest Isometric. I'm just gonna turn off the grid and extrude these two arms. For the thickness for that is 32 units, this one here. Extrude inside the modeling panel and enter 32. And the thickness for the seat is this one here, from this point to this point is 24. So select everything, extrude towards the back for 24 units. And as you can see here, the thickness for this portion that's sticking out is 22, looking from side view. So I'm going to use press pull command inside the modeling panel. Hover over this face, left click, bring your mouse forward for 22 units. Hover over this portion, left click, let go of your finger, click this in point. Now I'm going to draw the outside back, which is this one here. And the height for that is 25. So I'm going to draw a line from this end point. Move your cursor upward for... Make sure to turn on your ortho mode so we won't make a mistake. To be sure it's straight line. So 25. Another line from this end point to end point. Another line from this end point to end point. Alright, what I'm going to do is hide this one, so I could concentrate on drawing the outside back. So right click, hover over isolate, and select hide objects. Alright, so I'm going to bring this drawing to right view, draw another line from in point, and click, turn off your ortho mode and click this one, the polar tracking, Move your cursor to that side, which is the first quadrant. It's above the x-axis. And then press Tab key and enter 78 degrees. Draw a line from this endpoint and click anywhere here. Now trim. So TR for trim command. Enter twice. Remove this one and remove this one. I'm going to check if we have the exact angle. So annotate. Click this arrow here and select angular. Click this line and this line. Yeah, it's 78 degrees. Alright, join the segments by typing J for join command and just window the whole thing. Now I'm going to bring back the hidden object. So click, right click anywhere on the screen, hover over isolate and select an object isolation. There you go. Extrude this one. Go to home and inside the modeling panel, select extrude and just click this endpoint here. And the next thing to draw are the legs. I'm going to bring this drawing to bottom view and change this to 2D wireframe. And draw a line. Just hover over from the endpoint. Move your cursor to the right for 2.5. Move it downward for 2.5. Mirror this one. So MI for mirror command. Click this line. Specify first point of mirror line. Click from the midpoint. Move your cursor to the right and select no. Now mirror these two lines. So MI again. Click this line and click this line. Specify first point of mirror line. Click the midpoint. Move your cursor downward and select no. I'm going to change the layer to layer 1, which has a red color, and select rectangle from the draw panel. Click the endpoint to endpoint. These are just, the corners are just locations for the legs. And I'm going to copy this one from endpoint to endpoint. Mirror this line to MI, mirror from midpoint, move your cursor upward, click anywhere as long as it's straight and select no. And another one here, which is also 2.5 from this point to this point and downward. So what I'm gonna do is just maybe this one, copy this one, and from that endpoint to this endpoint. Alright, where else? Now I'm gonna draw another rectangle from here and then just drag from this line, just trace, see that green dash line and just hit that intersection. And another line, copy this one from endpoint to the midpoint. Okay, I'm gonna draw two circles. So I'm just gonna change the layer back to 0 layer. So C for circle, click this endpoint and enter 0.5, I think. Let me see. Yeah, the first circle is 0.5. Another circle from center or endpoint and enter 0.3. Move your drawing around, or you can press shift key and the wheel of your mouse and move this smaller circle from center downward for, I think it's 6 units. Let me check. The height of the leg is 6, shown here. Alright. So use loft inside the modeling panel. Click this drop down arrow and select loft. Click this circle and this circle and enter twice. Alright. So copy this one. Copy selection from corner or in point to in point. Think this end point here. This in point. This in point. This one here. And this in point. Let me check. Yeah, another one. Copy. Oops. Copy this one from center to the end point of this line. I think we are good. I'm just going to change this to conceptual. Now I'm going to apply fillet. Oh no, I'm going to draw these cushions first. So I'm going to bring this drawing to right view. I'm going to hide this one. So select the object, hover over isolate and select hide object. And maybe this one too. Alright. So this is what I'm going to draw. This one here. So I'm going to draw a line from in point and move it towards the first quadrant. This is X, this is Y, this is the first quadrant. And enter. Okay, wait. The distance is 23.1. Alright. So alpha line, click the end point. Move your cursor towards this direction and enter 23.1 and press the tab key and enter, I think, 78 degrees. Let me check here. Yeah, it's 78. And I'm going to offset this one. So the thickness is 6.5. Offset. Enter 6.5. Click this line. Click here. Draw another line. In point to in point. Another line. In point to in point. Alright. So what I'm going to do is join the segments by typing J for join command. Click this line, and this line here. I'm going to isolate this line, or this cushion, so I could concentrate on that. So hover over isolate and select isolate object. And the thickness of this cushion is 25.3 as shown here. So extrude this one for, wait, I'm just gonna check the right, yeah, the direction should be that way. Okay, again, isolate this one and extrude this one for on that direction for 25.3. All right. Now apply fillet on edges, and the radius for that is 2.5. So fillet edge, Go down to the command window, click radius, enter 2.5, select chain, click this edge, this one here, and this one, this edge here, this edge, this one here, and this one, enter twice, apply fillet again, select chain, click this edge, and enter twice. I'm going to bring back my drawing. So click anywhere on the screen, hover over isolate, and select an object isolation. Now I'm going to bring this drawing to top view. And as we know, the distance or the width for this cushion is 23.5. So what I'm going to do is just copy this one. Click anywhere as base point. Move your cursor to the right for 25.3. Copy this one. Click anywhere as base point. Enter 25.3. Alright. Now bring your drawing to front view. And I'm going to draw this cushion here. And draw a circle first. So I'm going to change this to 2D wireframe. It would be easier. And that diameter for that is 7.2. Okay, C for circle again. Shift right click. Select nearest. Click this line here. And enter D for diameter option. And enter 7.2. I'm going to move this one, this quadrant, to a perpendicular point. And move this one from quadrant to a perpendicular point. Let me check. Yeah, it looks okay. And then the length for that is from this point to this point, which is 18.1, looking from side view. So extrude this one, go to home, select extrude inside the inside the modeling panel, move towards that direction and enter 18.1. Let me check using X-ray. And bring this to top view. I'm going to mirror this cushion. So type MI for mirror command. Click this object. Right click to enter. And specify first point of mirror line. Select shift right click again. Select midpoint. Move your cursor upward. Click anywhere as long as it's straight and select no. Okay. Let me check. Alright. Now I'm going to apply fillet on the arm. And the radius for that is 0.7. No, not 0.7. Let me check here. I think it's 0.5 right here. Alright. So go to solid, select fillet edge, click radius, and enter 0.5. Select chain, click this edge here, enter twice. I think I have 2 arms here. I'm just gonna delete that. Alright, again, fillet edge, radius option, accept 0.5, and select loop. Click this one, accept. Click this edge, accept. Enter twice. Fillet edge again. Select loop. Click this edge, accept. Click this edge and accept. Didn't work. Fillet edge, radius, accept 0.5 and select chain. This one here. Click this edge, and the one at the back. Enter twice. Now that looks better. Alright, same process on the other side. Radius, accept 0.5 and select loop. Click this side, accept. Click the other side, accept. Enter twice. Fillet edge again, radius, accept 0.5. Select chain. Click this edge. Click this edge. This one here. And at the back, this edge. Enter twice. And for the outside back, I'm gonna check the radius for that. This one here. It's 1. So go to solid, select fillet edge, select radius and enter 1. And click this edge here. Maybe select loop again. Click this edge, accept, enter twice. I think that's good already. For this one, yeah, it looks okay. For the cushion, annotate radius. I'm gonna check this one here. It's also 0.5. So go to solid, select fillet edge. Go down to the command window, click radius option and enter 0.5. Enter. And select loop. Click this edge. Accept. And what else? Maybe the edge here. Accept. Enter twice. Fillet edge again. Radius, accept 1.5. Maybe select chain. Click this one. Click this one here. Enter twice to accept. Fillet edge again. Click radius, accept 0.5 and select loop. Click this edge and this edge and maybe this edge too. This edge here. Enter twice. Radius option, accept 1.5 loop, click this edge, accept, click this edge here, accept, enter twice, fillet edge again, select chain, this edge here, this one here, enter twice, fillet edge, radius, accept 1.5 by pressing enter, loop, click this edge here, accept, click this edge, accept, enter, enter again, fillet edge again, accept 1.5 and select chain, this edge, and this one here. Now the next thing to do is apply fillet on this end here, which is for this cushion, this circular one, which is 0.7. So fillet edge, go down to the command prompt, click radius option and enter 0.7, and click this edge here, this one here, enter twice, right click to repeat fillet edge, click this edge and click this one and enter twice. When I check this using realistic, I think we're okay. Now I'm going to apply materials. So type materials. All right. I'm gonna minimize this one, maximize this window, click this drop down arrow and select fabric. I'm gonna choose canvas white, maybe, no. Maybe burlap. I'm gonna try how it looks. Yep. I'm gonna select that, select this one, apply. I'm gonna bring this to front view. Select the whole thing, shift and select the, wait, okay, select the whole thing and press shift and deselect the legs. Come on, all right, and click this this one here. There you go, and go to visualize, click this drop down arrow and select exposure setting. Now I'm gonna apply materials on the legs. So click this drop down arrow here and select metal. I'm gonna use this one, door hardware chrome satin. I'm gonna select the legs, apply this one, and it looks good. All right, so I'm going to change this to perspective. I'm just going to remove the guides, so change this to the wireframe, remove this one, click that and click this one, erase. And I change this back to realistic. I'm gonna remove this guide, right click and click select similar, delete. I think we're done. Thanks for watching. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified. And see you again. Bye-bye.